Well, now to something else that to many may seem too good to be true. A one-time 2-hour therapy session that enables you to quit smoking for good. It involves a type of hypnotism, but it's not what you might think. There are no crystal balls or magic hexes. Yet for thousands of smokers here in Florida, it's the only method that's really worked. At 65, Bernadette McClellan thought she'd never kick the habit. After 47 years of lighting up, quitting smoking was the only puzzle she couldn't solve. Why'd you decide to quit?
Because I was coughing too much. And besides, it was costing too much money.
She tried just about everything with no success, and then she heard about hypnosis.
She didn't have you acting like an animal or anything silly like they do on TV.
A lot of people actually believe and come back to the seminar.
Rena Greenberg is one of the therapists with wellness seminars. They teach people to use the strength of their minds to conquer addictions.
It is physically addictive. However, the good news is the nicotine is out of the bloodstream, no matter how long a person has smoked. The nicotine is out of the bloodstream in 3 to 5 days.
Rena explains the first step to getting there is putting people into a hypnotic or relaxed state of mind.
And in the subconscious state, your subconscious mind, where habits are formed, is more available, comes up to the forefront, so it's more susceptible to suggestion. So the suggestions we give during the hypnosis are to help make it easier for a person to stop smoking.
Positive reinforcement and negative association with the cigarette. Sounds simplistic, but even for a 2-pack-a-day smoker like Bernadette, it was all she needed.
In fact, the next morning when I woke up, my first thought was, I am a permanent non-smoker. I couldn't believe it.
And now, several months later, Bernadette's urges are non-existent. Her coughing is gone, and she's taking all the right steps to becoming healthier every day. And she is really proud of herself, too. These group seminars are put on in hospitals across Florida, including here in the Bay Area. There is one scheduled for tomorrow night at Morton Plant Mease Hospital in Clearwater. If you can't make that one, you can call 1-800-848-2822 to find out about all the upcoming classes. They have them about once a month. There is a $50 fee for the class. We want to let you know that, but that includes unlimited follow-up classes in case you feel you need to go back and kind of revive or refresh those old feelings if you're feeling a little tempted again. Bernadette says she has had not a single urge, and she's around her.
Channel 4, where local news comes first.
Yeah, some brand new statistics show how serious the smoking problem is outstate. Our Good Health reporter Lila Lazarus is here now with more on what's being done about it. Lila?
Well, Ruth, Devin, this is one of those good news, bad news stories. The good news is the number of smokers in Michigan has decreased as people age. But the bad news is we still have an awful lot of smokers. And who's the typical Michigan smoker? Well, typically it's a man, a baby boomer, who's likely divorced.
How many don't feel like being hooked, a slave to cigarettes, controlled by this habit?
These people want to quit smoking for good.
You know it's possible to do. You're not the person to block to kick the habit.
They attended this session of talk and hypnosis at St. John Hospital today to save thousands of dollars and add years to their lives. But just minutes into the session, 47-year-old David Baxter headed outside for what he insists is his last cigarette. How bad do you want to quit?
Real bad. It's time to do it now. People my age are just dropping heart attacks every day, and it's just had enough.
He's been smoking 25 years, a pack a day.
2 in the middle of the night, 1 in the morning, 1 on the way to work, 1 on every break, 1 on the way home, and 1 before I go to bed, just about every time of the day.
Cigarette breaks were just built into his workday.
4 or 5 extra breaks. I hope my boss doesn't see that.
David isn't alone. A survey released today showed a sizable amount of Michiganders' time and money is going up in smoke.
The message to Michiganders is to quit and keep quitting. That the most important thing that comes out of this survey to me is a decision to quit.
Smokers spend an average 39 minutes a day on smoke breaks, taking 3 smoke breaks each day at 13 minutes apiece. So health systems like St. John are not only trying to get people to quit, but also prevent younger people from starting.
Prevention really is the key.
Tonight, at least one Michigander says he's kicked it for good.
That's it, baby.
That's the last one, he says. We just called, David. He says he's now gone 4 hours and he hasn't touched a cigarette. You can do it, David. Keep going. Besides health issues, think of the money. If the average employee makes $13 an hour, Michigan employers spend $1.7 billion on employee smoke breaks. For more information on St. John's Smoke Cessation Clinic, you can check out our website at WDIV.com.